After 60, your body loses 8% of muscle mass every single year. That means by 70, you have lost almost all the strength you had in your prime. This condition is called sarcopenia, and it affects over 50 million seniors worldwide. Most people think muscle loss is just normal aging, but here is the truth. Specific everyday habits speed up this process dramatically. The good news? Learning natural ways to prevent muscle loss after 60 can stop and even reverse this muscle destruction. Right now, millions of seniors are getting weaker each day. They struggle to open jars. They need help getting up from chairs. Simple tasks become impossible. Falls increase. Independence disappears. But this does not have to be your story. Recent studies reveal that 10 common habits trigger rapid muscle loss after 60. These habits are so sneaky that most people do them without realizing the damage. Today, I will expose each harmful habit so you can avoid them and keep your strength for life. Habit 1. Sitting too much. The first habit destroying your muscles is sitting too much. When you sit for hours, your muscles shut down completely. Blood flow drops. Protein production stops working. Studies show that sitting for more than 6 hours daily reduces muscle protein synthesis by 30%. Your leg muscles start breaking down within just 2 hours of sitting. Here is what happens inside your body. When you sit, electrical activity in your leg muscles drops to almost zero. Your metabolism slows down dramatically. Enzymes that break down fat stop working properly. Understanding how sitting affects muscle mass in seniors becomes crucial because this process accelerates after age 60. Research from the University of Missouri found that sitting for 2 hours triggers muscle breakdown signals. Your body literally starts eating your own muscle tissue for energy. The longer you sit, the worse it gets. This is why many seniors notice weakness in their legs first. The solution is easier than you think. Stand up every 30 minutes. Walk around for just 2 minutes. Do some light stretching. Even fidgeting helps keep your muscles active. One study followed 2,000 seniors for 5 years. Those who took walking breaks every hour kept 40% more muscle mass than those who sat all day. Your muscles need movement to stay alive. Without it, they waste away fast. But habit number 2 surprises most people because they think they are eating healthy. Habit 2, not eating enough protein. Most seniors eat way too little protein, and this destroys muscle faster than anything else. The protein requirements for seniors to prevent muscle loss are much higher than most people realize. Older adults need 1.2 grams per kilogram of body weight daily, but 85% of seniors only get 0.8 grams. This might not sound like much, but it makes a huge difference. When you do not eat enough protein, your body starts eating your own muscles for fuel. Your muscles are constantly breaking down and rebuilding through a process called protein turnover. As you age, muscle breakdown speeds up while rebuilding slows down significantly. Without adequate protein, the balance tips toward breakdown. You lose muscle every single day. The best protein sources for seniors include eggs, fish, chicken, and Greek yogurt. Plant proteins work too, but you need larger amounts to get the same benefit. One easy trick involves eating 25 to 30 grams of protein at each meal. That equals about 4 ounces of chicken or 3 eggs. Scientists from the University of Arkansas discovered that seniors who ate this amount at each meal kept their muscle mass stable. Those who ate less protein lost 2 pounds of muscle annually. But habit number 3 happens while you sleep, and most people have no idea it destroys their muscles. Habit 3, poor sleep quality. Bad sleep destroys your muscles in ways you never imagined. During deep sleep, your body releases growth hormone that repairs and builds muscle tissue. When you do not sleep well, growth hormone drops by 70%. At the same time, cortisol levels spike, and this stress hormone breaks down muscle. Understanding how sleep affects muscle building in seniors becomes critical because sleep quality naturally declines with age. Seniors who sleep less than 6 hours per night lose muscle 40% faster than those who get 7 to 8 hours. Poor sleep also affects your appetite hormones, making you feel hungrier and crave junk food. Sleep apnea presents an especially serious threat. It causes oxygen levels to drop repeatedly during sleep, triggering inflammation that directly attacks muscle tissue. Many seniors have undiagnosed sleep apnea, unknowingly accelerating their muscle loss every night. To improve sleep, keep your bedroom cool and dark. Stop using screens 1 hour before bed. Try going to sleep and waking up at consistent times daily. Magnesium supplements can help too. Take 200 to 400 milligrams about 30 minutes before bed. Scientists followed 1,800 seniors for 3 years and found that those who improved their sleep quality actually gained muscle, while others continued losing it. What you eat next makes everything worse because this habit creates inflammation that attacks your muscles from the inside. Habit 4. Eating inflammatory foods. Chronic inflammation acts like a fire burning inside your body, attacking healthy tissue, including your muscles. The worst culprits are sugar, processed meats, fried foods, and refined grains. These foods spike inflammatory markers like interleukin-6 and tumor necrosis factor alpha. High inflammation increases muscle breakdown by 50% while blocking growth signals. Your immune system launches an attack mode when you eat these foods, releasing chemicals that destroy muscle protein. Learning about inflammatory foods becomes vital, since this damage compounds with age. This constant internal assault eventually leads to sarcopenia. Your muscles grow weak and wasted from ongoing inflammation. Most seniors unknowingly accelerate this destruction through daily food choices. The Mediterranean diet provides excellent anti-inflammatory benefits. Prioritize fish, olive oil, vegetables, fruits, and nuts. Omega-3 fatty acids work exceptionally well. They calm inflammation and protect muscle mass. Include fatty fish like salmon twice weekly. Turmeric and ginger offer natural anti-inflammatory properties. Incorporate them into meals regularly. Comprehensive study tracking 3,000 seniors revealed that those consuming the most inflammatory foods experienced double the muscle loss over 5 years compared to those eating anti-inflammatory diets. The next vitamin deficiency proves even more threatening to your muscles, yet most seniors remain completely unaware of their low levels. Habit 5. Vitamin D deficiency. 85% of seniors have low vitamin D levels, creating a disaster for muscle health. This vitamin does far more than support bones. Your muscle cells contain vitamin D receptors that require adequate levels to function properly. When vitamin D runs low, muscles become weak and prone to injury. Studies demonstrate that deficiency reduces muscle strength by 19% and increases fall risk by 30%. This happens because vitamin D helps muscles contract effectively, while supporting protein synthesis and muscle fiber growth. Most seniors require 2,000 to 4,000 international units of vitamin D daily. Food sources include fatty fish, egg yolks, and fortified milk. Though these rarely provide enough, sunlight remains the best natural source. Spend 15 to 20 minutes outside daily with arms and legs exposed. Northern climates make supplementation almost mandatory during winter months. Get your blood level tested to ensure it stays between 30 to 50 nanograms per milliliter. Many doctors now recommend higher doses than previously thought necessary. Researchers at Boston University tracked 1,200 seniors over 4 years. Those maintaining the highest vitamin D levels preserved significantly more muscle mass compared to deficient participants. The difference was striking. Adequate levels appeared to slow muscle aging by several years. However, this next habit destroys muscle faster than vitamin D deficiency, and many seniors practice it daily without realizing the consequences. Habit 6. Drinking too much alcohol. Alcohol poisons aging muscles in multiple devastating ways. Even moderate drinking accelerates muscle loss dramatically. When you consume alcohol, it interferes with protein synthesis, preventing your muscles from repairing themselves properly. Alcohol also depletes vital nutrients like B vitamins and magnesium. Heavy drinking proves especially catastrophic. It can reduce muscle mass by 20% in just 6 months. The science reveals why this happens so quickly. Alcohol elevates cortisol levels while reducing testosterone production. Both hormonal changes promote rapid muscle breakdown. Alcohol creates inflammation and oxidative stress throughout your body. This damages muscle fibers directly and prevents proper recovery after any physical activity. Your muscles essentially become unable to rebuild themselves effectively. Safe limits for seniors max out at 1 drink daily for women and 2 for men. Honestly, less consumption works better for muscle preservation. If you choose to drink, red wine contains antioxidants that may offset some damage. University of California researchers followed 800 seniors for 10 years. Heavy drinkers lost 3 times more muscle mass than non-drinkers. Moderate drinkers fell somewhere in between, but still experienced significant losses compared to abstainers. This next addiction proves equally harmful to your muscles as alcohol, yet millions of seniors continue this habit despite knowing the health risks. Habit 7. Smoking. Smoking accelerates muscle loss through multiple devastating pathways. It reduces oxygen delivery to muscles, increases inflammation, and depletes essential antioxidants your body needs for muscle maintenance. Current smokers lose muscle mass 40% faster than non-smokers. Former smokers still carry less muscle than people who never touch cigarettes. Nicotine proves particularly toxic to muscle cells by interfering with protein synthesis and promoting muscle breakdown. Smoking also reduces appetite and impairs nutrient absorption. Smokers frequently have lower protein intake and develop vitamin deficiencies that compound muscle loss. The combination creates a perfect storm for sarcopenia. Quitting provides immediate benefits. Within weeks of stopping, muscle protein synthesis begins improving. Former smokers who quit before age 65 can recover most of their muscle function, though earlier cessation yields better results. Nicotine replacement therapy and prescription medications can help if you need assistance quitting. Your doctor can recommend the best approach for your situation. A massive study involving 15,000 seniors found that current smokers had 12 to 18% less muscle mass than non-smokers. The difference was most pronounced in leg muscles, explaining why smokers experience more mobility problems as they age. This next eating mistake surprises people because many consider it healthy behavior, yet it backfires by accelerating muscle breakdown. Habit 8. Skipping breakfast. Many seniors skip breakfast to lose weight, but this backfires by causing severe muscle loss. When you wake up, your body has been fasting for 8 to 12 hours. Your muscles are in breakdown mode, and without breakfast, this continues throughout the morning. Eating protein within 2 hours of waking proves crucial for muscle health. Skipping breakfast can reduce daily protein synthesis by 25%. The timing matters because your muscles respond most effectively to protein in the morning, when they can absorb and use amino acids most efficiently. Intermittent fasting has gained popularity, but it can be dangerous for seniors. Long fasting periods promote muscle breakdown, especially when protein intake stays low throughout the day. Your aging muscles cannot afford extended periods without fuel. The best breakfast includes 25 to 30 grams of protein. Good options are eggs, Greek yogurt, or protein smoothies. These foods jumpstart muscle protein synthesis and set a positive tone for the entire day. University of Birmingham researchers showed that seniors who ate protein at breakfast maintained more muscle than those who consumed the same amount at dinner. Morning protein consumption appears to have unique benefits for muscle preservation. Being alone amplifies all these problems. This next habit affects millions of seniors and destroys both physical and mental health simultaneously. Habit 9. Social isolation. Loneliness kills muscles in ways scientists are just beginning to understand. Isolated seniors lose muscle mass 40% faster than those with strong social connections. When you spend days alone, you stop preparing nutritious meals. Physical activity decreases. Depression settles in, which directly reduces protein synthesis. Social isolation triggers a cascade of harmful changes. Stress hormones like cortisol remain elevated constantly. High cortisol breaks down muscle tissue while promoting fat storage around your midsection. Lonely seniors often develop poor eating patterns, skipping meals or relying on processed convenience foods. Mental health deteriorates without social contact. Depression and anxiety interfere with sleep quality, appetite, and motivation to exercise. These factors compound to accelerate muscle wasting beyond normal aging. Staying connected requires intentional effort. Join community clubs, volunteer at local organizations, or take group classes. Video calls with family members provide meaningful contact too. Even having a pet makes a measurable difference. Pet owners stay more active and maintain better nutrition habits. Research from the University of Michigan followed 3,000 seniors for 6 years. Those with robust social networks preserved the most muscle mass and lived significantly longer. The correlation was stronger than many medical interventions. The final habit controls all the others. Fix this one and everything else becomes manageable. Habit 10. Chronic stress. Stress controls every other muscle-destroying habit on this list. When cortisol floods your system constantly, it acts like acid on muscle tissue. This master hormone breaks down muscle protein while blocking muscle growth signals completely. Ongoing stress disrupts sleep patterns, increases cravings for inflammatory foods, and reduces motivation to exercise. It creates a destructive cycle where each problem feeds the others. Many seniors face continuous stress from health concerns, financial pressures, or family responsibilities. Elevated cortisol also interferes with protein absorption. You can eat adequate protein, but stress prevents your muscles from using it effectively. Your body prioritizes survival over muscle maintenance during chronic stress periods. Learning stress management becomes non-negotiable for muscle preservation. Deep breathing exercises lower cortisol within minutes. Meditation practiced for just 10 minutes daily shows measurable benefits. Gentle yoga combines movement with stress relief. Regular physical activity provides one of the most powerful stress-busting effects. Even brief walks trigger endorphin release while reducing stress hormones naturally. Social connections buffer stress impacts significantly. Talking through problems with trusted friends activates your body's relaxation response. A landmark study tracking 2,500 seniors found that those experiencing the highest stress levels lost twice as much muscle over 5 years. Managing stress proves as important as proper nutrition for maintaining strength and independence. These 10 habits are stealing your strength and independence. Start with one change, maybe adding protein to breakfast or standing every hour. Small shifts create massive results over time. Your muscles want to stay strong. Give them proper fuel, movement, and recovery, and they will serve you well for decades ahead. Disclaimer: this content provides educational information only and does not constitute medical advice. Always consult your healthcare provider before making dietary, exercise, or lifestyle changes, especially if you have existing medical conditions or take medications. If this video helped you, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Next week, the 5 best muscle-building exercises for seniors, even if you have never exercised before. Which habit surprised you most? Share in the comments below.